Today we are comparing Roo Code and Cline. Both are AI coding agents. Both can read your project. Both can edit files. Both can run terminal commands. And both can help you build real software. But they feel different. Roo Code feels more like a customizable AI dev team inside VS Code. Cline feels more like a structured coding agent where you plan first, then execute. In this video, I'm going to install both, run the same coding task in both, compare the workflow, and then tell you which one I would use depending on the situation. This will not be a theory-only comparison. We will do 4 practical tests. First, installation. Second, configuration. Third, asking both tools to inspect the same codebase. Fourth, asking both tools to add the same feature. Before we start, here is the quick version. Use Cline if you want a simple, structured workflow where the agent plans first and acts only after you approve. Use Roo Code if you want more customization, more modes, and a workflow that feels like multiple AI roles inside your editor. But the real answer depends on your workflow, so let's test both. First, let's create a simple project that both tools can work on. This way, we are not testing them on different tasks. Open VS Code. Open the integrated terminal. Run mkdir AI agent test, cd AI agent test, and npm init-y. Now we will create a small JavaScript app with one function and one test file. On macOS or Linux, run mkdir src, touch src/calculator.js, touch src/index.js, and touch readme.md. On Windows PowerShell, use mkdir src, new item src/calculator.js, new item src/index.js, and new item readme.md. Open src/calculator.js and add this basic calculator function. It is add, subtract, and module exports. Now open src/index.js, import add and subtract from calculator, then log add 5 and 3 and subtract 5 and 3. Now open readme.md. Add a small project description that says this is a small test project for comparing Roo Code and Cline. The current features are add 2 numbers and subtract 2 numbers. The goal is add multiplication, add division, and add basic error handling for division by 0. Now run the starter project with node src/index.js. The expected output is add 8 and subtract 2. Now we have a simple project. Both Roo Code and Cline will get the same task. Inspect the project, understand it, and add multiply and divide functions. Now let's install Roo Code. In VS Code, open extensions. The shortcut is Ctrl-Shift-X on macOS. Use Command-Shift-X search for Roo Code. Install the official Roo Code extension. After it installs, you should see the Roo Code icon in the VS Code activity bar. Open Roo Code from the left sidebar. If this is your first time using it, you will need to configure an AI provider. This could be Anthropic, OpenAI, OpenRouter, Google, or another supported provider depending on your setup. Do not show your API key on screen. Blur it or enter it before recording. Before giving any coding agent permission to change files, start with read-only exploration. The safest first prompt is not build this now. The safest first prompt is inspect the project and make a plan. Now let's install Cline. Open extensions again. The shortcut is Ctrl-Shift-X on macOS. Use Command-Shift-X search for Cline. Install Cline. After installation, open Cline from the activity bar. Open Cline settings, choose your provider, add your API key. Select a model. Just like Roo Code, Cline needs a model provider. Do not show your API key on screen. For this video, use the same model in both tools if possible. That makes the comparison more fair. Now let's start with Roo Code. I will ask Roo Code to inspect the project, but not change anything yet. Open Roo Code. Select an appropriate planning mode such as Architect or Ask. Paste this prompt. Inspect this project and explain its current structure. Do not modify any files yet. I want you to identify the files in the project. Explain what the current calculator does. Identify what needs to change to add multiply and divide functions. Suggest a safe implementation plan. And do not run commands or edit files until I approve. Roo Code should read the project files, explain the structure, identify src/calculator.js, identify src/index.js, suggest adding multiply and divide, suggest updating exports, suggest updating index.js, and mention division by zero handling. This is where Roo Code's mode-based workflow is useful. You can use a planning style mode first, then switch to a coding mode later. Now let's do the same thing in Cline. For Cline, use plan mode first. Open Cline, switch to plan mode, paste the same prompt, inspect this project and explain its current structure. Do not modify any files yet. I want you to identify the files in the project, explain what the current calculator does, identify what needs to change to add multiply and divide functions, suggest a safe implementation plan, and do not run commands or edit files until I approve. Cline should explore the codebase, explain the project structure, stay in planning mode, produce an implementation plan, and ask for approval before acting. This is where Cline feels very clear. Plan mode is for thinking and understanding. Act mode is for changing files. That separation is one of Cline's strongest workflow features. Now we will ask Roo Code to implement the feature. We want 3 changes: add a multiply function, add a divide function, handle division by 0, then update the index file to show both new functions. In Roo Code, switch to code mode. Paste this prompt, implement the approved plan, make the following changes. In src/calculator.js, add multiply a b, add divide a b. If b is 0 in divide, throw an error with the message cannot divide by 0, and export add, subtract, multiply, and divide. In src/index.js, import multiply and divide, log the result of multiply 5 and 3, and log the result of divide 6 and 3. After editing, run node src/index.js. Show me the changed files and the terminal output. Roo Code should propose file edits, ask for approval if required, modify calculator.js, modify index.js, run node src/index.js, and show terminal output. The expected terminal output is add 8, subtract 2, multiply 15, and divide 2. With Roo Code, pay attention to how it handles modes, edits, and terminal command approval. If you like having specialized modes, this workflow will feel powerful. Before testing Cline, reset the files so Cline gets the same original project. Manually return the files to the starter version, or run this command if the project is in Git. If you want a clean reset workflow, initialize Git before using either tool. Run git init, git add dot, and git commit -m starter project. Then after the Roo Code test, reset with git reset -- hardhead. For a fair test, both tools should start from the same code. Now we will ask Cline to do the exact same task. Switch Cline from plan mode to act mode. Paste the same implementation prompt. Cline should propose file edits, ask for approval before changes, modify calculator.js, modify index.js, ask before running terminal commands, run node src/index.js, and show the output. The expected output is add 8, subtract 2, multiply 15, and divide 2. Cline's strength is the clear approval loop. It tells you what it wants to do, and you approve the file changes and terminal commands. This is very useful if you want the agent to be powerful but not completely uncontrolled. Now let's compare what just happened. Both tools can inspect the codebase. Both tools can edit files. Both tools can run terminal commands. Both tools can help build real features, but the workflow feels different. Roo Code feels like a customizable AI dev team. Cline feels like a structured coding agent. Roo Code is strongest when you want modes and role-based tasks. Cline is strongest when you want plan first, then act. Roo Code planning uses architect, ask, and orchestrator style modes. Cline planning uses plan mode. Roo Code execution uses code mode and tool approval. Cline execution uses act mode and an approval loop. Roo Code has very strong customization with modes and custom workflows. Cline is also strong with skills, MCP, and CLI or SDK direction. For beginners, Roo Code is good, but there are more options to understand. Cline has a very clear plan and act model. Both have high-power user appeal. Roo Code is best for multi-role workflows inside VS Code. Cline is best for controlled coding tasks and terminal-first workflows. Roo Code is strong if you like mode-based workflows. For example, use ask mode to understand a codebase, use architect mode to plan, use code mode to implement, use debug mode to fix errors, use custom modes for your own team standards. That makes Roo Code feel like a small AI software team inside your editor. Cline is strong if you like a clean plan and act workflow. Plan mode is for understanding and strategy. Act mode is for implementation. That simple separation makes it easier to stay in control, especially when the task is complex. Cline is also expanding beyond just the editor with CLI and SDK-style workflows, which makes it interesting if you want agentic coding in more places than one V's code panel. Here is my practical recommendation. If you are new to AI coding agents, start with Cline. The plan and act workflow is easier to understand, and it keeps you in control. If you already understand AI coding agents and want more control over roles, modes, and workflows, try Roo Code. Roo Code is excellent when you want different modes for planning, coding, debugging, and asking questions. One important warning: do not give any AI coding agent unlimited control over important projects. Always use Git, always review diffs, do not paste secrets into the chat, do not allow terminal commands you do not understand, and never run these tools directly on production code without backups. Before letting an agent make changes, commit your current work. That way, if something goes wrong, you can roll back. So, Roo Code versus Cline. Both are good. Cline is cleaner if you want a simple plan-then-build workflow. Roo Code is better if you want a customizable, mode-based workflow that feels like having multiple AI roles in one editor. For my workflow, I would use Cline when I want a controlled coding session with clear approvals. I would use Roo Code when I want more specialized roles, custom modes, and more control over how the agent behaves. The best answer is not which one is universally better. The best answer is which one fits the way you work. If you're trying both for the first time, use the same small project, same prompt, and same model. That is the only fair way to know which one works better for you.